Let's get right into it. Number 7. The caveman's obsession with gossip. Imagine you're sitting around a campfire 200,000 years ago. There's no Wi-Fi, no trending tab, no mutual friend tagged in this post. There's just you, your tribe, and the one guy who won't stop talking about how Uga from the next cave cheated during rock toss. That right there is humanity's first social network. And your brain loved it. See, gossip isn't a modern flaw. It's an evolutionary survival tool. Back then, knowing who was trustworthy and who might club you in your sleep was literally life or death. So your brain evolved to reward gossip with a burst of dopamine, the same brain chemical social media uses to keep you scrolling today. Fast forward to now. Instead of firelight, you have ring lights. Instead of gossiping about Uga, you're refreshing your feed for drama about influencers you don't even know. The same ancient mechanism is firing off in your skull, screaming, information equals safety. But this time, it's not protecting you. It's addicting you. That's why you can't resist checking comment sections or who liked whose post. Social media hijacks the primitive circuitry built for tribal survival. The algorithm is basically your new village gossip chief, except it's not doing it for your safety. It's doing it for ad revenue. So next time you find yourself knee-deep in celebrity drama, remember, it's not your fault. It's just your inner caveman whispering, must know who betrayed tribe. Basically, your primal instincts got Wi-Fi and immediately lost their minds. Number 6. Tribe inside your feed. Your brain still thinks you live in a tribe of maybe tops 150 people. That's called Dunbar's number, and it's the reason your mental wiring short-circuits the moment you step onto social media. When humans evolved, your brain's social system was optimized for hunting, gathering, and keeping track of who owed you a favor. But now, that same brain is trying to emotionally process the existence of millions of people, political arguments, and someone's dog wearing sunglasses in Bali. It can't handle it. So your brain cheats, it forms digital tribes. You follow people who think like you, laugh like you, and hate all the same things. Suddenly, your timeline becomes your modern village. You've got allies, people who share your memes, enemies, people who disagree, and elders, people with blue checkmarks. Social media companies love this, by the way. When people form tribes, they argue more. When they argue more, they stay longer. When they stay longer, well, congratulations, you just became a more valuable user retention statistic. So yeah, that weird satisfaction you feel when you dunk on someone online, that's your caveman brain thinking it's defending the tribe's honor. The platform doesn't care who wins the argument, it just wants both sides yelling long enough to serve more ads. Basically, you're not fighting for truth. You're fighting for your digital campfire. Number 5. The endless hunt for likes. Ever wonder why your heart does a tiny happy dance every time you get a notification? That's dopamine, your brain's built-in reward drug being released for doing something it thinks helps you survive. Back in prehistoric times, dopamine kicked in when you found berries, made fire, or didn't get eaten by a saber-toothed cat. Now it kicks in when someone double-taps your brunch photo. It's not your fault, it's evolutionary confusion. Social media exploits what psychologists call variable reward schedules. That's a fancy way of saying your brain gets addicted when it doesn't know when the reward is coming. Think slot machines, or Tinder, or literally any app with pull to refresh. Each time you refresh your feed, your caveman brain is hunting just like it used to hunt for food or mates. Only now, it's not chasing mammoths, it's chasing validation. The algorithm learned that uncertainty keeps you hooked. No notifications? You feel rejected. 5 notifications? Instant euphoria. It's emotional Russian roulette, and you play it hundreds of times a day. So yeah, your hunt isn't for survival anymore. It's for serotonin disguised as social approval. Basically, social media turned your brain into a prehistoric forager searching for tiny digital berries made of dopamine. Number 4. The cave of mirrors. Imagine walking into a cave where every wall reflects your face back at you, but slightly better, a little smoother, a little more symmetrical, a little more perfect. That's basically your Instagram feed. Humans have always loved reflections, pools of water, polished metal, you name it. But social media took that primal fascination and weaponized it. Platforms figured out that if you can stare at yourself long enough, you'll start paying to improve the reflection. That's why selfie filters exist. Not just to make you look cute, but to keep you coming back to chase the best possible version of you. Psychologists call this self-enhancement bias, your brain's built-in urge to tweak your image so it fits what your tribe will admire. Here's the problem. That cave of mirrors doesn't just distort your appearance, it rewires your sense of self. Studies show that people who regularly use beauty filters have higher rates of body dysmorphia and anxiety. Your brain starts confusing your filtered reflection with your real face. Basically, social media lets you edit yourself into an avatar that even your caveman brain doesn't recognize, but it still craves the tribe's approval. So it keeps posting, keeps filtering, keeps checking. If ancient humans painted on cave walls to say "I was here," modern humans edit selfies to say "I still matter." The technology changed. The impulse didn't. Number 3. The fear of being forgotten. Your ancestors' biggest fear wasn't dying, it was being forgotten. Back in tribal times, being remembered meant survival. If your group valued you, they fed you. If they didn't, well, you became saber-tooth lunch. Fast forward to today, and that same primal fear drives your obsession with engagement. Every post, every tweet, every story, it's all a digital cry that says, "Hey, don't forget I exist." Psychologists call this social survival anxiety. It's that feeling you get when your post doesn't get enough likes or when your story views start dropping. Your logical brain knows it doesn't matter. But your caveman brain? It's screaming, "We're being exiled from the tribe." Social media exploits that panic beautifully. Algorithms punish inactivity. They literally hide you if you don't post enough. So you post again and again. You feed the system so it keeps showing you to your tribe. It's not really attention you're addicted to, it's reassurance. Proof that you still belong somewhere in the infinite scroll. Basically, social media turns your ancient fear of exile into a digital performance review, and no one wants to fail the algorithm's test. Number 2. The dopamine trap. You know that tiny buzz you get when someone likes your post? That little electric thrill that feels like eating sugar or winning a tiny pointless lottery? Yeah, that's dopamine, your brain's favorite drug, and social media's secret weapon. See, your brain evolved in a world where dopamine rewards were rare and important. You got a hit when you found food, found shelter, or found a mate. Basically, dopamine said, "Hey, you did something good, do it again." Now, you can trigger the same chemical high with a double tap, and the best part for tech companies is that your brain doesn't realize it's being scammed. It still treats likes and notifications as genuine survival rewards. This is called variable reward scheduling, a psychological trick borrowed straight from casino slot machines. You never know when you'll get that next hit of validation, which makes you keep checking, scrolling, posting just in case. The scary part? Dopamine doesn't make you happy. It makes you want. It's the chemical of anticipation, not satisfaction. So you never actually feel full. You're just a prehistoric hunter, endlessly chasing digital berries that never fill your belly. Your brain thinks it's foraging, but the only thing you're hunting is your next notification. Social media knows it, that's why it never lets you rest. Basically, you're the rat in the maze, but the cheese is made of serotonin and lies. Number 1. The algorithm is your tribe leader. Here's the real twist: the algorithm is your new tribe leader. It decides what stories you see, who you talk to, what you value, what you fear. Because your brain evolved to follow dominant leaders, the ones who protected the tribe you obey without even realizing it. You trust it when it tells you what's trending. You mimic behaviors to fit in. You shape your opinions to match the herd. You even adjust your sleep schedule to stay active when the algorithm's watching. It's not your fault. Your social instincts evolved to keep you alive in small, face-to-face groups of maybe 150 people. But now, you're trying to use that same wiring to survive in a global digital chaos chamber run by code. And the algorithm? It rewards the loudest, most emotional, most divisive behaviors because outrage gets clicks. You're not just part of a tribe anymore. You're part of hundreds of micro-tribes, constantly fighting for attention. Basically, your caveman brain has been recruited into a virtual war for engagement points. And the worst part? The tribe leader doesn't even have a face, just data. So the next time you feel seen online, remember, it's not a person validating you. It's a machine deciding you're profitable.